So, Nastrovi, everyone. Okay, so I like drama and I like JavaScript, and I also like to talk really fast. So, but that's the good thing because it's a lightning talk. So I want to talk about our fearless leader, and more precise, his attitude to JavaScript, that he doesn't really like JavaScript, or he actually hates JavaScript. So he's trying to mitigate the fact that he has to use it because he works with the web. So his first take for this was RJS. Does anyone here actually uses RJS anymore? No, that was a bad idea. So here's his newest idea. It's the legendary CoffeeScript commit. I don't know if you can see it in the back, but I think it was like the most discussed commit on GitHub ever. And I can't really understand why you want to use CoffeeScript. I mean, okay, JavaScript is like, on the outside, it's much more ugly than CoffeeScript, but it's just as beautiful as Ruby on the inside. I mean, the real beauty of Ruby isn't the syntax, it's that it's like Ruby is your friend and not your parent. You can do whatever you want to do with Ruby, and it's the same thing with JavaScript. So, and then you think that CoffeeScript is beautiful until you stumble over the or equals operator, which is like super ugly in my opinion. And of course this has JavaScript semantics and not Ruby semantics, so empty strings are also false and stuff like that. And this is like the idiomatic from the idiomatic CoffeeScript or the CoffeeScript cookbook, something. So this is the official thing. Okay, so some things I don't like about CoffeeScript. You can't use like script tags in your pages. You can't debug because you use another language which is compiled into JavaScript. So when you get a line number from a stack trace, it isn't the line number in your source file, and that can be. You can use source maps for that, okay, but then you have the console. So using like the console, in the console you have to write JavaScript. And I don't think many of you here know who Peter Paul Cook is, but I'm sure pretty much every front-ender knows who he is. Okay, and I mean, they don't like it. I mean, software development is a team sport. You have to be able to cooperate, so why make life for your front-enders harder? So, but maybe you work without front-enders, maybe you like to program your views. I can understand that, and I mean, haters gonna hate. Use CoffeeScript if you want to, I don't care really. But now I want to talk about something more important, which is about DHH's attitude to JavaScript. So, here I have like a scaffold, I generate a resource, like a vanilla resource in the empty Rails project. So, first here I get some nice model and a nice unit test for that. That's clean code, right? And then I have like a loose CoffeeScript file there, so it's still just a junk drawer. So I would like to have like a default testing framework for JavaScript and CoffeeScript added to Rails, and I spoke a little bit with DHH. They have some homegrown solution over at 37 signals, so that's probably how it's going to be done, but according to him, that's not a priority. There's no rush to have it fixed, but I really think it is, because you need to test for JavaScript or CoffeeScript too. Okay, thank you.
So, next up is George.